Hunter and I snuck out the trail. Hunter and I snuck out the trail. No dogs, but Levi and grandson Ty left their house and they're coming the trail. So we're gonna see if we can just bump into them casually. You know me. Okay, we found Ty. Hi, Jinx. Oh boy. Archie, Piper, Rue. Guys ready? All right, Eva just got her hair highlighted.
Yep.
For the first time.
Love it.
I told her she had to be 16. She's 16 and a half almost.
Yep.
It looks great. Good for you. Love it. All right, I want to share this story I heard on a conference I listened to last month about a scientific research study they did on rabbits in 1970. And they fed the rabbits a high fatty diet. And as the months went on, they collected data on their blood pressure, their heart rate, and their cholesterol. After several months of doing this, they concluded that what they expected on the inside of their arteries were fatty buildup. But they were a little surprised of something that made no sense. Is one group in that study was 60% less of a fatty buildup. They couldn't understand, and they thought maybe that they had two different kinds of rabbits, but they weren't the same breed. Their genetics were identical. So that wasn't the case, and as they had sleepless nights and couldn't figure it out, they went on to the research team, to the staff that were feeding the rabbits. They were trying to see if some were fed more, and that wasn't the case. They all measured equally, they were all fed the same. And they found out that one of the research staff that was feeding the group of rabbits that was questionable, that had 60% less of a fatty buildup in the arteries, was fed by a lady that talked to the rabbits, picked them up, cuddled them, held them, was nice to the rabbits, loved them. And so at first the scientists thought, well, it's unlikely that the way she talked to them or loved them, was kind to them, would make that much of a difference. This made no sense to the scientists, so they repeated the experiment. And they were strict in the data of what they were fed, when they were fed. And this time, the research staff that fed the rabbits did just the same. She showed love, she talked to them, she held them, she cuddled them. And to their surprise, the results were the same. That group, that research staff lady that talked to them, loved them, fed them, picked them up, petted them, cuddled with them, had 60% less fatty in the arteries, fatty buildup in the arteries. So this was remarkable, and it was also reported in the Journal of Science. So all these years later, that was from 1970 to now, it is still reflected in the medical community about the rabbit experience. Kelly Harding that wrote a book called The Rabbit Effect. Because it's still talked about in the medical community, and I think even in humanity. And she mentions it in the book that we all can learn from this rabbit experience, that to be a little kinder, a little gentler, cuddle someone, hold their hand, be kind, smile at someone, talk to them, makes such a difference. It's your heart speaking to their heart. I think that we can all do a little better. And I've said that on our bulletin board, when we have our lives, Saturday night lives, and we're sometimes in the house, the bulletin board behind me has a little card on it, and it's been there for years. And it says, "Kindness begins with me." And after reading this, so ultimately what affects our health by what we put in our body is important, but also what affects our health is how we treat our body and how we treat one another. Love and appreciate your body, no matter what size or shape. But be a little gentler and kinder to yourself. And of course, turn and share that with someone else. It goes a long way. Good job, Hannah. All right, I'm here. I'm ready to go help Mike do some outdoors with the Morgans video. All right, I'm down helping Mike at the sawmill. It's, I had to put a jacket on. It's cold out. Is Yaya taking your picture? Wow, look at you. Hey, should we head home? Should we go get the dogs? Want to? Okay, wave bye.
Good job. Are you shy?
Okay, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for the support. All the kind words you say to me, it goes a long way. It really helps me on those days. Everybody has a bad day, right? And sometimes we just, we don't ever know what that other person's going through. And I appreciate it. I really do. I hope you know that. I'm going to continue to try to put out good content and videos. In fact, I'm out here at the shooting bench, and that's the target. So be watching for my next video. We'll see you on the next one. Comment down below and make sure you're subscribed and give it a thumbs up. Thanks.